Let's go.
Good day, family. Welcome back. Of course, you know, I just finished my volunteer work. It's a beautiful, sunny, hot day today. You know, I realized in the past few weeks I've been complaining about the heat, but you know, I'm just realizing we're getting closer and closer to winter. The bus is there, but I'm gonna walk. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, so I'm not gonna complain anymore about the hot heat. The only thing that's really bad about the weather like this is that it can cause fires sometimes, but the heat, I'm not going to complain about it anymore. It's hot, and I just gotta take it, because in another month or two, we're gonna have some snow. Well, at least maybe 2 months, hopefully. We start to get snow around sometimes in October, sometimes not. So we're in August, so we got another month and a half or so with this weather, so I'm not gonna complain. When we get our winters, they come in. We get some real wild winters here. So I'm not going to complain about the heat. Hope all is well today. It was a good day today. I had a nice day at work. Not too busy, but it was good. Just right. Now I'm going to go and get my salad that I didn't make yesterday. Make my salad, my little Greek salad, and what will I have with that? I'm not sure. I don't think the wild salmon is out yet. I don't buy that other salmon. I think it's called Atlantic salmon. I don't buy that. I buy the wild salmon. So I don't know if it's out. It should be. We're in August, it should be out. So I'm going to check to see if that is out to have some wild salmon with my salad. I just feel like something light today. I have some rice and beans left. So I don't want that. I just want something really light. Salad and some fish. Yeah. And maybe I'll get some cherries or some grapes. Yeah, so it's a nice day. So I hope this good day in your neck of the woods. Neck of the woods. Don't forget to subscribe, share, press on the notification bell. And I see a couple of unsubscribers, family. What do you do that for? What do you do that for? If you don't like the content, you don't have to unsubscribe. Just don't watch us. But we would appreciate it. Sorry about that, fam. Sorry. Yeah, so we would appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel. Doesn't cost a thing. Caring is sharing. Sharing is caring. And yeah. So I would really appreciate that. Look at this grass. It's amazing, the 2 shades of grass. Then we have that little patch of green right here. Wow, that's quite unusual. So this grass is really getting burnt up here. They should have some hose to water the grass. Yeah, I think that would help it out if they would water the grass. Yeah, some of the things that you notice, eh? Yeah, so I'm gonna go get my salad. Then I have my handyman coming in to put my faucet in. Like I said to family in my last video, it's not the faucet that I would have picked for myself, but because I have this machine that I actually put to the sink. It's an old kind of machine. You know, if you don't have the connections for your washer, most apartment buildings they have a washer and dryer in the building. I don't use that. I like to have my own washer. So this washer actually attaches to the sink. and it's it's a king. It's big enough for a king size blanket. So I bought the maximum size machine, but you have to put it to the sink. And if I would have got a fancier faucet, I wouldn't have been able to attach the the little thing, the little connector to the sink with the new faucets, new fancier faucets. So I had to get the standard faucets. It's a little bit more modern than the one that I had. Well, I would say a lot more modern, but it's just not my style. It's not fancy, I would say, I guess, because I would like to have something that's more fancy. The one that I wanted to get was gold handles, the gold faucet, and it had some white kind of like ceramic on the knobs of the on and off, the hot and cold knobs. So, but I can't get that. So aesthetically, it's not going to look very pretty, but it's going to be functional. Functional and not look too bad as the other one, because the other one was really rusted. I mean, that I have not changed that faucet since I moved there 16 years ago. So it's rusted. It's had it's gone. It's no more good. And like I was telling you in the last video, I'm not waiting for my landlord. I'm not waiting for the janitors. I'm not waiting for anybody. If I see something that needs to be done, and I mention it to the landlord, and he just doesn't respond. A lot of time they do nowadays. I just get it myself. I'm not going to be fighting and taking them to court and all this stuff. This is, I'm past all these kind of things. I'm a little older now, and I don't want to be fighting. I just, save up my money if I need to, and just buy the things that I need to do in the apartment. So that's what Sister Bonnie and I are doing. That we need something done. We just get the money together and just fix the place up that we need. Whatever we need is done. That's it. It's very simple that way, and you get what you do what you want to get in the apartment. Because a lot of times the landlord will put whatever he wants in there. It could be the cheapest product. So it's better for you just to invest in your stuff yourself. And I may not be there a year. I may be there another 10 years. I don't know. You don't know the plans. But while you're living, you don't know how much time you have. Enjoy your life now and do what needs to be done. Don't wait on anything. Time is very short. So I try to do what I need to do now. Yeah, so family, hope you're having a good day yourselves. And I'll see you very soon. I'm going to hurry up and get this done. I have 2.5 hours to get my stuff done and enjoy this beautiful weather. See you in a few. Okay, family, now I'm on my way to the health food store where they sell my fruits. Sometimes they have the things that I want, sometimes they don't. So I'm going to check it out today. This is one of the stores that I go to. So there's one here and there's actually another one around the corner. So I'm going to go to the one that has the fruits and vegetables. The other one doesn't have that. They have just vitamins and oils and things like that. But this one here has pretty much everything. So I'm going to go this one, get my salad ingredients, see what they have here. family, so I'm home now, and I rushed home for my plumber to call me up to tell me that he's not coming today because he's too busy. He said he probably won't have time to come here because it will be too late. So hopefully he'll call me back and, you know, reschedule another time that I'm available for him to come. I'll make myself available because the sink needs to be fixed up. But you know, that's life. I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer. That's life. This is where life takes you sometimes. Sometimes things change, and I always try to think positive. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's going to happen, just not the timing that I wanted it to happen. Yeah, so I'm just here sitting on my balcony, just enjoying this hot weather. Like I said, I didn't turn the air conditioner on, so you know, but the apartment's not too bad. It's not too hot. I'm just gonna put a lighter dress on and sit underneath the fan. Yeah, so family, I'm gonna start making this salad now. You won't see me preparing it because, like I said, that sink is not working it properly, so I'm gonna have to really take my time and wash it and things like that. And as the water's dripping down the counter, I have to clean that up, so it's gonna take me a little time to wash the vegetables. So you'll just see me pretty much preparing the salad. So I'm gonna be making a Greek salad, but I'm gonna also be putting some black beans in the salad. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that, and I'll show you some of the things that I bought there at the store. I just love that store. They have a lot of things that I like in there. I didn't buy everything because my bag was heavy. I didn't bring a cart, which I sometimes forget to bring, but I was able and managed to carry everything. I had a big ball of olive oil, so I carried that with my hand, my other bag here, and my other bag here, my purse and my bag. Yeah, so family, I'm going to be preparing a salad, but I'm going to sit down a little while, just a little bit, take a little snack in, something to drink, a nice, believe it or not, I like to have a nice hot tea. Even though it's hot, I like to drink hot tea. Go figure. And I'm a tea drinker. Yeah, so I'm going to have myself a nice cup of tea, sit down and relax, have a little snack, and then I'll get back to you in a minute to make that salad. See you soon. Plants are growing so nicely. This one is fake. That's not real. This one's growing so nice. When I brought it out, it only had literally about 4 leaves on there. Look at that. This one's growing really nice and full. Excuse the background. The one side has laundry and the other side has all my little plants here. Nice sitting area here that nobody really sits out here. None of us really come out here to sit. I think maybe it's a little too hot. Yeah, so those are my little plants. I didn't buy any more like I wanted to, but these are enough for now. Maybe next year I'll have more. Okay, family, I'm gonna go relax now, and then I'll see you in a few minutes. See you in the next video. Be blessed and be a blessing. Love you. Peace. Stay cool. Bye.